My name is Breezy Simler. I do Winter Guard, and I have a solo this season. You can't watch it, but... and I do drama club. I am the president of drama club, and for our last production, Little Shop, I was the stage manager and had to play one of the roles one night because an actor was sick, which is an actor's nightmare. And for this production, we're doing Steel Magnolias, and I play Weezer. I would have to say that the most influential people to my career, my school career, is probably my family, which sounds cheesy, but it's probably true. I just think my parents are really encouraging, and they've always been very supportive of me, and my sisters and me are all pretty on the same level when it comes to academics, so we're very competitive. So my only goal when I took the ACT was just to beat my sister's scores. So they've, in their own special way, encouraged me to do better in life just because I want to beat them. What's a funny or embarrassing high school story? I have a lot, but the one that currently comes to mind is when we were going to MoFest, which is the Missouri Theater Conference. And we get on this bus and we drive out and we stay in a big fancy hotel and do all these workshops. But on the day we were going, we decided we were all going to dress as Michael Schuler, to mess with him. So me and Caleb and Hallie and Brooklyn and a couple other people all showed up dressed in really tight skinny jeans and black turtlenecks. And we all had our hair back in ponytails. And without telling Michael, he just so happened to wear that exact outfit that day. So we were all dressed in these silly black turtlenecks and super tight skinny jeans, all dressed exactly the same to get on the bus to go to this festival. And when we showed up at this conference, we were all dressed exactly the same in black turtlenecks. We were from France or something. And it was the funniest thing that's ever happened. And everyone there was what is wrong with this school? Ideally, 5 years from now, I see myself either in LA or New York. And working as an actor. Next 4 years, I want to go and get an acting degree at MSU. And then, supposing all works out, I will go to New York or LA and start acting on stages and stuff. Probably New York. I think I would like New York better. Who was your favorite elementary or middle school teacher and why? That is an incredibly difficult question. I never really had a teacher in elementary school that I disliked. I really liked all of them, and also I had the same teachers as most of my siblings for at least 1st through 3rd grade. So I really liked all of them, but in middle school, that's a hard question. I would probably have to say Mr. Culpepper was my favorite middle school teacher. He was my, not advisor, but my homeroom teacher in 8th grade, and we messed with him a lot, but he put up with it, and I can't believe he did. And he took us on that really cool field trip, and he just was always very excited. And that man used to make us watch fly fishing documentaries during our advisory hour, and it made me so mad. And we would get in actual yelling fights about the fact that we were watching fly fishing documentaries, and I hated it. It was so stupid, and I was this is so dumb. Why are they throwing the fish back? There's no point. And they're just standing in the water, and it's so stupid and boring. And we would watch these dumb documentaries all hour, and he would just put them on knowing it would make us mad. And then at the end of the year, I had my yearbook, and he was writing in my yearbook, and he drew a little fly fishing pole because he is mean. But I still look at that little thing sometimes when I'm going through my yearbook. It's got a little fly fishing pole. And now if I ever think about fishing or fly fishing, I'm always going to think of Mr. Culpepper.
Hey, I'm Walker Holden, son of Susan and Sean Holden. I'm involved with Harrisonville Golf, Harrisonville band, Harrisonville jazz band, and I'm in the band for Harrisonville show choir. And I'm also an NHS. The most influential teacher in my school career has been none other than my 6th grade English teacher, Michael Norman. He's been my mentor for 4 years, and I feel like we've both grown a lot. So he's just, he's been one of my best friends and a teacher. So good 2 sides to that. Where do I see myself 5 years from now? Is another question I get a lot. In 5 years, I see myself either hanging out at a gas station buying lottery tickets, or just living somewhere near here, teaching music, playing music, maybe going to advertising. Besides Mr. Norman, there was an 8th grade English teacher, Mr. Todd. Have you guys had Mr. Todd?
Yes, Mr. Todd.
Yes, Mr. Todd was awesome. He gave me like an entire chess set. It's so weird. And then he even did like a zombie unit. He was by far the weirdest teacher I've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
But he was one of the best. A funny or embarrassing high school story. I once joined band, and that joke has been going on for 4 years. So